Hello fellow manga readers, welcome to another video. Today I am going to cover my top 10 covers. See what I did there? This video is only going to be covering the covers. If you want me to make a separate video about the spines, then feel free to leave that in the comments if that is the case. But for today I'm going to cover the top 10 covers of volumes that I have in no particular order, alright? So let's start with the first one. And it is actually one I got really recently, and it is the that's upside down, and it is a case study of Vanitas, volume 5. Now these covers, even the other volumes, right, volume 1 through 7, they all look so nice, but I think this one looks the best in my opinion so far. I haven't even seen the cover of 7. I believe it just came out like 2 days ago, but I just love the look of this, right? You have all these colors and do I need to say more? It just looks awesome, alright? Yeah, I really like the look of this volume. So let's get to the next cover, which is actually one of my first mangas I've ever read. It's To Your Eternity, volume 4. Now these covers are already pretty good from To Your Eternity, but volume 4 blew my mind, like honestly. It even carries through to the back with the fire, but I just think it looks really good. The intense look in both of their eyes and the fire that goes around the actual cover, I just love the look of it. So yeah, really like that one. Next we have one that I've also covered recently, sorry for the puns this video. And it is Fragments of Horror. This one had to make the top 10 because this is actually so good. Like, in first glance you're like, oh, this is from the famous painting, but then in Junji Ito style, right? You even have a decapitated fish over here, and some weird things at the back. But if you look closer, you see that if you hold it in the right lighting, then it actually has another layer to it. If you take off the dust cover, you'll get to see that layer, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Have a look at this. This looks amazing. This is hardcover, by the way. Of course, it's pretty obvious if it has a dust cover, but doesn't that look amazing? Like it also, you know, reflects light a little bit, and I just think it looks awesome. Like pure Junji Ito over here, right? I think this is just, you know, not the flashiest one. But I gotta say, it does look really, really good. So that was it for Fragments of Horror. Let's get to the fourth manga on this list. Actually, it is not a manga, and it is World End Volume 5. Now I really didn't know what to pick, Volume 1 or 5, but I think this looks just a bit better. This is Elkhurkston. It's a really weird name, but I think it just looks so beautiful with the girl and then the little fish around it. I don't remember what the fish is called, but Carmine, I believe. Yeah, but yeah, I just really love the color of this book, the blue and the red and the hair, and I just really like the look of it. So that is my number 4. Next we have. This one is not just this cover, right? Because I only have volume 1 of Happiness. And my god, Happiness has such amazing covers. I'm really going to pick up the next few volumes soon because I really enjoyed this volume, but I just didn't really pick one up again because of how easy it gets damaged, these volumes. If you get them in store, there's almost always damage to them. So, but I do really like the covers. It's like it's hand painted, right? I really like the style. So this is not the best cover for Happiness in my opinion, but it's the only one I have. So that's just the main thing, right? Happiness covers just look really good. So next we have A Thick Boy. We have Vinland Saga Volume 3. Now I've looked through all of my Vinland volumes, and I just thought this looked the best with the, you know, you have the purple going around everywhere, which looks nice. But you also have the sunset, which also goes to the almost same purple, and then you have Thorfinn with his knife in his hand standing on a pile of corpses with a sword over there. I think it just looks really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks amazing. Which is why it made it onto this list, right? Next we have Blade of the Immortal Omnibus 3. I was really torn between this one and Omnibus 1. It also looked really good, but I just like the intense look in his eyes, like telling the one who's reading this, like, you better read it now or else I'll kill you, right? And the yellow around it as well, and the black spatters everywhere, if that is even a word. But yeah, I really like this cover. It just looks really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to tell you. Next we have the last novel on this list, and it is none other than Neko Monogatari from Nishio Ishin. It's a Cat's Tail White. I've looked through all of my Monogatari novels, at the covers at least, and I thought this one looked the best. I have box set 1 and 2. Well, not really the box set one, I just bought them separately, but I just like this one with the girl, the Neko Monogatari, and then a nice little lion around it with a nice clean white on the background. Vofan's art, man, it's one of the best I've seen, honestly. It looks so good. It's like, I want this on my wall. That's how much I like it. Alright, looks amazing. Now, second last one on my list, number 9. It is 20th Century Boys, Volume 5. And I think Volume 8 might be replacing it. But it hasn't arrived here yet because it's on pre-order. Yeah, this is my absolute favorite cover so far. Like, I've just made a video on what my favorite covers are. But this is so good. The last one on the list, and this one was actually a hard one, because this is one of my favorite manga, and they have amazing covers for this one. But this had to take the crown. This is actually my number 1. I said no particular order, but this is just my favorite, period. It is Pandora Hearts, Pandora Box Edition, Volume 10. And I don't know, I just have a soft spot for black volumes. I just really like it. Black with gold as well. It looks really good. It appears a bit green in my opinion. I don't know why. I thought it was black. I think it is black. But yeah, you have the black and then the gold, which looks really nice. These volumes are just one of my favorite volumes, period. But then you open the window and look at that. Look at that cover. Like, this is my favorite cover, period. All right. And you might think like, huh, manga reader, the first volume you showed me that looked almost the same. Is that the same manga? Now, let me tell you, because it does look really similar, doesn't it? The art style, and that's because it's from the same writer. It's from Mochizuki Yun. Almost broke my chair. But yeah, this is so good, so good. The Pandora box is one of my favorite additions to manga, period. The covers of Pandora Hearts, even the story itself, I'm probably going to reread it at some point because it's so damn good. But it doesn't matter because we're talking about covers. Right, if you would like me to cover another, the top 10 spines, the top 10 worst manga, the top 10 best manga, tell me in the description. And also, don't forget to join my Discord. I made a Discord for you guys called Mango Readers, and quite a few people have joined already, so it's nice and cozy. You can talk about everything manga, light novels, you can post your collections there, you can post your hauls over there, you can see deals on manga that others have posted, and it's very nice. Everything I wanted from it. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.